Hey boys and girls, Miss Janine here. I am missing you guys so much. I hope you have enjoyed my lesson from last week where you guys were supposed to make comic strips and save the world from the coronavirus. So this week, what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna do something that maybe doesn't seem quite as fun, but it's definitely necessary. So this is the month of April. And have you guys ever heard the saying that April showers bring May flowers? Well, I love that saying because the saying insists that in order to have flowers and beauty and growth, that you need a little bit of not so greatness going on as well. So what we're going to do this week is we are going to take a look at two books. One of them we're going to listen to using an online source. And the other one we are also going to read using an online source. And then we are going to compare them using a Venn diagram. And I'm going to explain to you exactly how we're going to make it happen.
Okay, so this assignment has two parts. For part one, I want you to go to www.infoohio.org. Notice that in between info and Ohio, there's only one O. When you get to the website, it's going to look something like this. Depending on the type of device you're looking, yours might look a little different. Either way, you're going to click on the part that says Grades K through 5. Once you click on the purple box that says Grades K through 5, you will be taken to a page that looks like this. I want you to scroll down until you find something that says Book Flicks. There will be a blue box with a blue letter B on it. Click on the bottom of this page where it says Skip Intro. Alright, you're in. There are a ton of books in here you can explore at any time. But for this assignment, I want you to click over here on this section where it says Earth and Sky. Once you click the Earth and Sky section, you're going to be taken to a page that looks like this and has a bunch of books on it. We're almost there. Do you see up at the top where there are two books that have to do with rain? Go ahead and click that section. I've circled it here in yellow for you. For this assignment, we are going to be comparing these two books. One is fiction, the other is nonfiction. Once you click on that section, you're going to be taken to a place where you can see both a fiction book and a nonfiction book that are both about rain. The assignment this week, you are going to be comparing these two books using a Venn diagram, which I will explain a little bit more about later. Go ahead and click on the yellow fiction story first. You will be able to watch the story and read each word along with the narrator. Once you are finished with the fiction story, you can move on to the nonfiction story called Rainy Weather Days. You can open this up and read along either with someone at your home, or for the first graders, I'd love to challenge you to read this on your own. I want to show you guys something super cool about Book Flicks. On the left-hand side, there's a menu, and you can do so many cool activities about the stories you've just read. But before we do that, we need to go and do our assignment. Part 2 is completing a Venn diagram for the two books you've just read. A Venn diagram is a special chart that you can make to compare two things. Make one, all you have to do is draw two circles overlapping each other. Just like this. Now that you have your circles drawn, write nonfiction on one side of the circles and fiction in the other. In the middle, you are going to write the word same. After you do this, your Venn diagram is pretty much all set up and ready to be used. In the nonfiction section of your Venn diagram, you are going to list things that you learned from the nonfiction book we read. In the fiction section, you are going to list things that you learned reading the fiction story. And in the middle, in the section that says same, you will list things that were true in both stories. Basically, what did you learn from both of the books we just read? Just to repeat, the nonfiction book is where you'll be putting information on this side, fiction story over here, and both of the books, things that are the same in both, will go here. Let's do a quick example. So here's my Venn diagram. I drew two circles, they intersect in the middle. I have chosen to compare a car and a motorcycle. I'm going to put the facts about a car on the left-hand side. So I'm going to write things like they have 4 wheels, they have a steering wheel, and cars have windows. On the side of information about the motorcycle, I'm going to put that they have 2 wheels, they have a throttle, and they have handlebars. Those are things that motorcycles have that cars do not. Now it's time to use the center to include what the car and the motorcycle have in common. They both have lights, they both have a horn, they both have a muffler, and they both use up gas. So now that we're finished using a Venn diagram to compare a car and a motorcycle, it's time for you to move forward and compare the nonfiction story and the fiction story that is assigned to you guys this week. You can watch and rewatch this video as many times as you need to help you remember how to do it.
Alright, that's it. So by now, if you watched my video, you should be able to tell me what a Venn diagram is, and also the difference of a fiction and a nonfiction book, and compare and contrast the two based on the same topic. So of course, if you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to me via email, or as always, the specials team does have office hours every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. and we would love to see your faces. So for now, I'm out of here and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.